am Sunday Girl, and check out thestudentpocketguide.com. It's been amazing. Like when they said I was doing the tour, I didn't really believe it, and it didn't. I thought it sounded like it was going to be months and months away and never come, and then just like it just came really quick, and it was brilliant.
Because it's only quite recently, isn't it? You've got signed up to your label.
Yeah, I signed at Christmas, so it's nearly been a year now.
And how did that come about?
I was in lots of different bands, and then I was singing in a club one night, and a guy said, "Oh, can I manage you?" So he put me in contact with lots of different songwriters, and I wrote the track "Stop Hey," which is my proper single that's out in January, and I got signed off of that song really. So it's quite lucky. I was in a band with two 60-year-old guys playing ukuleles and double bass in like Hawaiian shirts and straw hats. And I was in a ska band for a bit and jazz bands, and I've done pretty much everything.
All kinds of stuff. Covers. Everyone's done covers. Have you done really? What was your favourite cover to do?
Oh, I loved, like the Lady and the Tramp, the film.
Yeah.
That Peggy Lee song. He's a Tramp. I love that song.
Talk about covers, actually. I just listened to a cover of yours you did of Kesha, TikTok. Yeah. I thought that was beautiful. I thought it was really nice. Why did you decide to do that particular song? Because
it's kind of, it's like very contrasting to me, like the lyrics and all the kind of idea of it's just very different to me. Like I don't know, and it's quite fun, and we've been doing it on the tour as well, and it gets everyone going. It's just a really cool, like, party song. I worked in a pet shop when I was, for about 5 years when I was younger, and no one knew my name, and so I was called the Sun.
Because there's an album called Worst Things, definitely. Favourite pet?
Favourite pet? I love, like, rabbits. I've had like so many pet rabbits. It's a joke. I've had so many pets really. Well, once we had some mastiffs in my pet shop, which are the huge dogs, and I took one home and was like, "Mum, I really want it. It's a really small one. It won't grow big." And she didn't believe me because its feet were like this. So I nearly had one.
Yeah. And moving on to kind of like your sound, the music you're doing at the minute, how would you describe it to anyone who's unfamiliar with your work so far?
I think it's quite ethereal and like just a big wall of sound. There's lots of layers and quite colourful, but it's like kind of happy, sad. You can sing along to it, sort of stuff.
Yeah, what kind of things do you sing about, and do you write your own music?
Yeah, me and my friend Jim Elliott, who's written a lot for Kylie. We've written the album together, and yeah, I don't know. I get inspired by like conversations or. Like sitting on the train or something in a paper, or just inspiration from everywhere really. And we're deciding names for it at the moment, but it's going to be out in March.
Right. I've understood you design the the cover yourself, the artwork for it?
Well, I do all the for the album cover. It's going to be a photographs, but I had a lot of input with the team of themes and things. But all the merch and the CD covers, like the little EPs and stuff, I draw everything. I do all the artwork for the project, which is really lucky that the label let me do it. Well, I did an art foundation, so that was my bit of uni, and then I had a gap year, and then I went back to uni. So I felt like I'd kind of done it and was doing it again, and because I was songwriting on my days off, and then that part of my life was so serious, and uni just I left it behind a little bit. I was just so like focused on my singing, but it worked out.
Yeah, definitely. It's obviously good to have a bit of focus. Being a student magazine, I think gap years are probably something that a lot of students are familiar with, have either done or probably planning. I just thought, seeing you mentioned it, kind of see what you did for your one.
Oh, my gap year, there was really good plans of going travelling, and me and my best friend were like, let's work for 6 months, save up some money. But that's when I got... a manager found me as soon as I started my gap year. So my gap year was spent songwriting, and so it was really worthwhile for me. But I didn't go very far.
I was wondering if you could kind of let us know if there's any future tracks you're planning on releasing, names of other singles. If so, kind of what we can expect from them, if they're going to be a similar sound. Or
well, 4 Floors and Self Control I released as little tastemaker tracks. So that was just a little taster, and then Stop Hey is the big push in January. So and yeah, there's other tracks after that, but it's a secret because it might change. Who knows? But yeah, for now it's Stop Hey.
Yeah. Is that available on iTunes in January?
It will be in January, yeah. So let's hope it works out.
Definitely, I'm sure it will. I've heard it. I don't have a doubt that it won't work out at all. You touched for a moment earlier about kind of inspirations for your music. I'd say your music is quite different from other stuff I've heard, so I'd be quite interested to hear who has inspired you and what artists you look up to.
I think for this album, it's like Mazzy Star, St Etienne, Goldfrapp, Joy Division, kind of. And for singers, I've always been inspired by like Peggy Lee and Khalees. I think she's got such a good tone. Hi, I'm Sunday Girl, and check out thestudentpocketguide.com.